Welcome to Same Spit, Different Face TV. Well, my opinions is facts, and if you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast. And it's free. So don't forget to spit on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification.
Now, Spit Squad, TAY finally went to trial for his second murder case, and although he didn't get capital murder, he ended up getting murder, which they gave him 80 years for that case. So for everybody who was thinking like, yo, he was harshly sentenced, he was a child at the time, they snatched him up off the street, all of that may be true, but he don't only have one hump to get over, he has two humps to get over. And his girlfriend at the time is the one who testified against him. Hey, if y'all going to do crimes, you shouldn't go be doing to do crimes, but please don't take your lady with you. It's probably 1% of women who gonna hold it down and say, let me take this case, or who gonna say, yo, he didn't do anything, or who gonna say, I plead the fifth, or who can just simply say, I don't recall. Now, what I believe is that the police probably put her in a tough predicament where they told her, listen, you were in the car, and if you don't speak and say what's going on, we're going to hold you as an accessory to this crime, and we may even charge you with the murder if we don't charge you for accessory after the fact, because you sped away with him. So she had to kind of tell what happened, but TAY shouldn't have put her in this position to even have to tell. If they wanted to do this, they should have did this away from her. They shouldn't have done it at all. But if they wanted to do it, they should have did it away from her. And one thing I hate, man, one thing I hate about the robbery game, one thing I hate about like people who rob people, a lot of times the people who's supposed to quote unquote be so street, they go and rob regular working people, man. They'll see somebody coming out of a currency exchange. They'll see somebody coming out the bank. They'll see somebody coming out their house. They'll see somebody walking to their car and they'll rob them of whatever they have, right? And what's coward to me about this is that you got people out here who won't go to the police on you. You got other drug dealers. You got people with trap houses. You got D-boys. You got shooters. You got so many other people in the streets that you can play street games with. So when I see people who rob regular people, I think they cowards. I definitely think they cowards. Because if you're really about the life you about, you put you a crew together and you go in somebody's trap house. And when you go in there, you're going to come out with money. You're going to come out with drugs. But you know why they don't do that? Because they know that whoever is in control of that trap house is going to hunt them down. They know whoever is in control of that trap house is going to put money on their head, going to put money on their family head. So that's why a lot of people who do robberies is cowards. Like, it's people in the world who they don't pick and choose, but a lot of these people, especially low-level robbers who be robbing for phones and little trinkets and look, whatever you got in your wallet and your cash, all that type of stuff, they ain't really on nothing, man. They out here just as broke as the people they rob, and they ain't real niggas. That's how I'm gonna put it to y'all. They just lost. They lost in the world trying to find their way. That don't absolve them for what they doing, but they really just lost trying to find their way. They misguided. They been misguided by the people who was misguided before them. But anyway, man, TAY gets 80 years. It's so unfortunate that he didn't understand the ramifications of his actions. He didn't understand that he wasn't going to be able to go on the run forever. And a lot of people remember him now. A lot of people shout free him now. But as the years go on, it'll be less and less and less people who care about him. And he'll be lost in the system. But hopefully after like 20, 30 years, maybe sooner, but I think about 20 or 30 years, some laws will be passed. Somebody will be in office. Somebody younger who will come up and have the energy and the idea and figure out how to fight to get his time reduced and get him out of jail. But I don't think he'll do less than 20 years for sure. If you're new to the channel and want more TAY content, hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the subscribe button, you are part of the Spit Squad. So that means you gotta hit the like button. Check out my original Chicago hood movie in the end screen, No Time to Play Fair. If you into sneakers, you a sneakerhead, you love seeing the new Jordans, Pumas, whatever it may be, subscribe to Kicking It with Fairplay 2333. If you trying to follow me on my basketball journey, my weightlifting and fitness journey, and also be inspired to get back on your fitness journey, subscribe to Fairplay, Flex, and Fadeaway. Also, any of these pages I just named, you can also find them on TikTok or Instagram.